Welcome back to Butterfly Effect Tarot. My name is Lorraine, and today's topic is regarding what may be happening within your life throughout this current month of July, within this current year of 2025. And there are going to be three groups, and of course, the timestamps for the three groups will be found in the description box and the comment section below. If the readings and messages resonate, please feel free to like and subscribe and let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you may return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. To all of my subscribers and returning viewers, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your patience. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate you. For newer viewers, welcome. And I hope that you are able to enjoy the video and that the messages that came through resonate with you as well. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into each one of your messages. Welcome to your reading group 1 regarding what may be taking place within your life throughout this current month of July, within this current year of 2025. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards as well as 3 clarifiers. So we'll go ahead and highlight the cards that came through and then we'll get into the reading. So the first card out is the Hierophant, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Two of Wands, followed by the High Priestess. And then the final card out is the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy is the Nine of Pentacles. For the 3 clarifiers, we have the Tower, followed by the World card. And then the final card out there is the Judgment. Bottom of the deck energy for the clarifiers is the Page of Wands. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female, masculine or feminine energy, the messages should apply no matter what. So very much good energy here. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this is an energy of something unexpected coming in, usually something good. It's in the upright. So this could be an opportunity, an unexpected change, something suddenly taking off. It's just an energy of things improving, doors opening, finding things balancing out for you. This could be good karma for a lot that you have been through. This could have to do with your finances with that Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. This could also have to do with spiritual and emotional growth and transformation. With the Tower and the clarifiers, this is usually like sudden upheaval, like chaos, disruption, anything that was unstable, essentially causing a lot of discouragement, right? When you're in the tower moment or towers are happening, there's no balance, there's no harmony, there's no peace. Whereas with the Wheel of Fortune, this would be the opposite energy, where this is something sudden, but it's where things balance out. Now there's harmony, there's peace, there's the ability for things to start going in your favor, in your direction. I do feel like with the World card coming out after that Tower, this reconfirms that, because the World card is about ending a very difficult cycle and coming into alignment where now you are experiencing joy and bliss and happiness. You are ready to step into your purpose, more importantly, ready to create the life that you desire for yourself. With the Judgment card following the World card, Judgment is again an energy of leaving behind the past, healing, and starting a new journey, embarking on a new era. Things of the past no longer hurting you, hindering you. But this is also leaving behind whatever this Tower is. This could be relationships, this could be disappointments, this could be financial loss and instability. This could be spiritual, kind of chaos that you've been going through, maybe spiritual awakening, dark night of the soul. You're completing a difficult journey here. For some of you, you've already completed this, and now there's going to be a sudden shift where things start to look up. For others of you, with this Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck for the clarifiers, this is a card of freedom, right? Free spirited. This is where you don't really have any care in the world, right? You're ready to step out. You're ready to enjoy life. You're ready to pursue your dreams and goals. I feel like also for the month of July, a lot of you are working on discipline with that Nine of Pentacles there and that Hierophant. A lot of you may be purging, right? Like taking care of your body, eating better, clearing and reestablishing your environment, your home, your situation, really putting things into perspective. And I feel like for a lot of you, that Wheel of Fortune, whatever this unexpected opportunity is, it could be an unexpected windfall of money because of that Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, there's something you've been working on creatively, maybe spiritually, business wise, that you have been waiting for a shift to take place. And now you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor with that Nine of Pentacles. For others of you, this could just be you wanting to step out more, because with the Page of Wands, this is an extroverted energy, and the Two of Wands is out here as well. This is an energy of stepping out, having fun, seeing the world as your oyster, really just wanting to explore, travel, and just living the moment and enjoy life. Whereas with the High Priestess, this is somebody who's usually in a hermit mode. So somebody who's been spending a lot of time alone. Also with that Hierophant, really working on yourself spiritually, really going through things behind the scenes and trying to find yourself in alignment. And with the Page of Cups, this is an energy of maybe becoming more of a dreamer, right? essentially having something where you're emotionally fulfilled. For some of you, there is a social invitation that may come in from a friend. Because with the high priestess, like I said, this is somebody who they tend to be very much closed off and detached. But I noticed in the cards that this Page of Cups energy in the card is offering this invitation or this message to this High Priestess energy. So for some of you, this could be a friend that maybe wants you to go out and have fun. For others of you, this is something romantic. It's not physical movement. It's more of like maybe a message, word of mouth. Somebody reaches out to you and expresses emotional, fulfilling words. Maybe somebody wants to take you out. This could even be somebody maybe apologizing to you, for example, and kind of expressing a sense of guilt, shame, or heartfelt messages about maybe something they've done wrong. But there's definitely an energy of here where spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and financially, things are going to start to look up for you this month if they haven't already. And I also feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, there's something that's coming in, whatever this opportunity is, or this offer, or this person, this is something where you will have to make a decision, because the Two of Wands is a card of needing to make a quick decision, because Wands is fast moving. And then the Wheel of Fortune is something that comes in suddenly, unexpected. But I feel like with the High Priestess, you're going to essentially have to really tap into your intuition to make this decision, right? Some of you may want to really look within, because I feel like whatever this is, it may be something that does take you out of your comfort zone. It may be something where you're partnering with this Hierophant energy, because the Two of Wands can be people who partner together to pursue something or create something. So I feel like maybe you're partnering with this person, or with the Hierophant, this is something you've been praying for, right? This opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune is coming out after the Hierophant. This is something you've been praying to God, to the divine, to spirit for, and suddenly it comes in. But it comes in and there's a decision that follows it. And I feel again, it's because it's taking you out of your comfort zone, or it's putting you maybe in the spotlight, or it's forcing you to have to maybe find some level of balance between your spiritual self and the material world, because the world card also represents that spirituality and material in alignment. So I do feel like there is a sudden shift maybe in your energy as well. Like you're closing out some sort of spiritual cycle. And this cycle of closing that out is what's essentially now allowing you to step into your power to now maybe create, build, and have positive increase in your material plane with your finances. But there will be more time, right? With the Nine of Pentacles, this is having more leisure time, having more access to more money where you can take care of yourself, you can spend time enjoying, the people around you, being able to take care of all of your responsibilities, take care of those around you, essentially being able to maybe, again, eat better, exercise more, have a better routine, have more, not just time, but more money that gives you a sense of ease and comfort, because the Nine of Pentacles is ease and comfort. Also, with the Page of Wands, again, I do feel like for a lot of you, you will find yourself maybe receiving invitations that bring you out and make you kind of interact more, becoming a little bit more social this month. Now, again, with that Two of Wands, whether you accept these opportunities, that's up to you. It's going to be different for each of you how this pans out. But for others of you, I feel like there is something you've been working on, that you've been creating. It could be something spiritual, like a spiritual business. For some of you, you could be going back to school to get a trade or a certificate or some sort of a degree that will essentially help you financially and help you to make more money and to have a raise. For some of you, there's an unexpected raise or increase. But there is definitely something here where you've been building, working on something, or something's coming in for you to build and work on, and it's going to have a positive impact on every area of your life. And I feel like this has been a long time coming, because Nine of Pentacles is usually slower moving. By the time you get to the Nine of Pentacles, you've been really having to be patient, really putting in work, or really waiting for things to move in your favor, really waiting for the fruits of your labor and hard work to pay off. But there's balance coming in here. There's this energy of no longer feeling weighed down emotionally, no longer feeling weighed down spiritually, financially, energetically. There could be a boost in your energy this month as well. With that Two of Wands and that Page of Wands, some of you, if you've been feeling tired, exhausted, anxious, lacking in sleep, I do feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, some of you may be getting more sleep, but it's going to be like boosting your energy levels where you feel more productive, you feel more anxious in a good way, like excited rather, to wake up every day to pursue whatever this is, essentially seeing things start to work in your favor. It's going to act as maybe encouragement and inspiration to you. But there is seeming to be a very positive shift. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been waiting very patiently. It's been very difficult because the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords showed itself during the clarifying card shuffle process. So I feel like a lot of you have been dealing with sleepless nights, a lot of worries, a lot of stress, a lot of thoughts, a lot of overwhelming energies. With the Nine of Wands, a lot of you with the nine been doing a lot on your own. I feel like you've been doing a lot on your own. There's been a lot on your plate, and things have been, again, with that tower, unstable. It's like one thing after the next, one thing after the next, never feeling like you could just be at ease and relax. And I feel like this month you're going to feel that weight kind of lift off your shoulders, whether this is financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. There is a shift, and there's this kind of energy of being at ease again, no longer feeling like you are suffocating. That's what this energy feels like relief. And I love that for you. But again, it will play out different for each of you because we all are on different timelines, even if the dynamic is the same. Like I said, for some of you, this is something you've been working on paying off and an opportunity offer person coming in as a result. For others of you, this is a shift in your energetic fields and you really, loving on yourself more, loving your life more. This definitely feels like an energy of finding joy in life again. And for some of you, this has already moved into your, I feel like again with the high priestess, this is inner knowing. So whatever this is, you may keep it to yourself, but I also feel like for some of you, you may know what this is, right? Like I said earlier, some of you have been praying for this shift or this opportunity. And I feel like with this high priestess, you maybe have been feeling this coming. You have some inkling about this, or when it comes in, you're going to recognize it, right? Even if it's unexpected, you're going to recognize it because the Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. So this is something that has been fated and destined to come in for you. But with that Hierophant, I feel like you had to find some level of spiritual, mental, and emotional balance. Like you had to be ready for this to come in before you could receive it. And I feel like now this month, it's like you're coming into this energy where now you're ready to receive whatever this is. But there's a lot of abundance here. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of freedom, a lot of joy, a lot of excitement. But I'm going to leave it there. And of course, if it resonated on any level, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you. Welcome to your reading group 2 regarding what may be happening within your life throughout this current month of July within this current year of 2025. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards. I prefer to pull 3 clarifiers in addition, but 6 clarifiers came out for you. So we'll go ahead and quickly highlight the cards that came through and then we'll get into the reading. So the first card out is the Lovers, followed by the King of Swords, and then we have the Page of Cups, followed by the Seven of Wands. And the final card out is the World. Bottom of the deck energy is the Temperance card. Now for the clarifiers, we have the Devil, followed by the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Cups, followed by the Seven of Cups. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy is the Ace of Cups. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female, masculine and feminine energy, the messages should apply no matter what. For this group, the shuffling process gave me a bit of a time. So there may be quite a bit going on in your life right now, or perhaps this other energy that seemingly is coming in may have a lot going on within them. But based off of what I'm seeing here, this is either a best friend, but for most of you, this is a romantic partner, somebody you were married to, or somebody you had a very passionate connection with at one point. I feel like this person is seeing you as their destiny. They have very strong, passionate feelings for you still. And this is somebody with this Temperance card who wants to reconcile. Now, the King of Swords is usually not somebody who is very emotional. They tend to be very detached, a bit cold, and kind of closed off. But when it's paired with the Page of Cups, this is usually somebody that comes in with warm messages. They come in a very much from a heart space. So I feel like with this person, this is somebody that's either going to message you, You're going to maybe receive a message. They're going to send a message through someone. They may call you. With the King of Swords, this is a leader. This is somebody who takes the lead. They take initiative. So I feel like this person themselves is planning to reach out if they have not already. And this is somebody who wants to overcome any challenges and conflicts that you two may have had in this connection. I do also feel like this person feels like you are a bit closed off from them, that you're emotionally detached from them, and that you may be very defensive towards them when they come in or if they reach out to you. And I find it very interesting as well, whereas with the lover's energy, this person is seeing this as a very healing connection, one where there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of healing energy, there's this kind of connection where you two may always be able to choose each other over because the soul tie and the connection itself is so intense and strong. Whereas in the clarifiers, this Queen of Swords is actually seeing this connection with the Devil card as something toxic, something that's very draining, something that kind of leaves them feeling disappointed. And the Lovers and the Devil card are very similar in the imagery. In the Lovers, there's two people here that's tied to the angel, but in the Devil, the same two people are actually tied to the devil himself. So I feel like this person is seeing this as something where you can find balance with this temperance. This is something where there can be harmony and peace and this mutual compatibility. Whereas this Queen of Swords is kind of seeing this as something that they've already made a decision about, right? The Queen of Swords in the picture, her back is to this person and the energy that they're sending towards her. Now, I will say this, it is possible for some of you that once this person comes in, because I'm seeing with this Ace of Swords, this is a truth, somebody that comes in with the truth and clarity about something. I feel like perhaps when this person comes in, if this is a connection that is currently going on and this person is trying to stop you from leaving, either way, you will know if this is past or present. But I feel like for some of you, you may be between two minds about this person. I feel like once they come in, whatever they have to say or however they express themselves, whatever message they translate, I feel like with the Seven of Cups, there may be some illusions here. Maybe you will be in your head trying to kind of pick through and see what would be the best course of action. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, maybe for some of you, you are seeing this person as your potential destined partner. Some of you are seeing this as maybe seeing this as something that potentially could come around and be a better, more improved version, because you have the World card, a cycle completing, something coming back around better, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune, something coming back around better. So I do feel like maybe this person is also seeing you as their destiny and fate. This is somebody who could be praying for a new opportunity with you with that Wheel of Fortune, for a door to open or something to happen that will allow you to see them in a different light and to see the situation in a different light, because you have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the clarifiers, signifying that this person wants a new passionate beginning, a new romantic beginning. But I do feel like for this Queen of Swords energy, you're more than likely seeing this situation where you may either be completely closed off to love or specifically closed off to this person. And if you are open to love on any level, I feel like for a lot of you, it has to be something new. I feel like for a lot of you, this is something that left you feeling emotionally unfulfilled. I feel like on an intimate level, this was something that could have been very beneficial to the other person, but very draining to you, right? I feel like maybe after your connections, after you two would be intimate, maybe you felt more depleted or your energy field could have felt very chaotic and confused. This could have even been a connection where it was a lot of codependency on the intimacy. Like it was so passionate and intense and satisfying that that is what kind of fueled the connection, fueled the bond. But I feel like that wore off, right? With the Ace of Swords, I feel like you immediately found clarity to what the truth of the situation was. This could have been somebody deceptive. They could have been unfaithful. They could have been malicious. They could have been a bully, harsh. This could have just been a person that was very much taking more than they were giving. But with the Temperance card, this person wants to come in and create balance where there's an equal give and take, where both people are benefiting from this. They want to complete a cycle of these conflict and challenges you had in the past and perhaps create a life together that you both are in with one another, that you both are creating, that you both are building. But this is somebody that still has very, very much a strong attraction to you. Very strong. This is somebody that I feel may be struggling to walk away from this. And I do feel like this is a bit of bad karma for this other energy, right? With the Wheel of Fortune coming out with the Queen of Swords, I do feel like this is karma. Like they were very toxic and negative and harsh or whatever happened, with this devil energy. It could be a lot. There could have been addictions, there could have been some forms of abuse, there could have been a lot of different things going on here. But I feel like the karma is that this person has not been able to overcome this. Some of these energies may have went through a spiritual transformation themselves as a result of you walking away. With this world card, if this is something that is present for some of you, this person has been going through maybe a mental and spiritual awakening due to the thought of you walking away. And I feel like this is essentially them realizing that they cannot have this kind of passionate connection with anyone else, right? They're not able to get that level of happiness and joy that they got from you. They can't find this anywhere. With the world card, they're seeing you as the world. With the wheel of fortune, they're seeing you as their destiny. In other words, they may be feeling like there's no one else out there that is meant for them or that they can have this fulfillment with. And whereas you, I feel like you're kind of viewing this as a chapter you've already closed, right? Like you have kind of completely detached emotionally from this person and energetically, and you're really looking ahead. I feel like you're really focused on yourself, your own spiritual and mental and emotional growth. You're focused on, making your own wishes come true, creating the life for yourself that you desire, really focused on maybe your finances, your projects, anything that is really near and dear to your heart, anything that really fulfills you, that's where you're focused at, right? This person is kind of at the very bottom of the list, or they're not on the list at all. This person could be an air sign or even a Capricorn, or they could have, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Capricorn in their chart. You could have that in your chart as well. But there is a lot of passion here. Yeah, this person I feel like has been going through it. And I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like for some of you, like I said earlier, you may contemplate taking this person back, or you may contemplate perhaps the reason for this person coming back around. But you're very critical of this person, very critical. There are strong boundaries set, and this person is going to maybe feel that energy, or they're already feeling it before even reaching out to you. Energy can change, but based off of this moment and pulling, this person is planning to reach out to you. But again, I do feel like there's a lot of courage coming up, because I feel like there's a concern that you may cut them down verbally. Like I feel like they're kind of fearful of what you're going to say, how you're going to respond, and this person may be fearful that they're going to be heartbroken by whatever you say, or how you, kind of, maybe there's some stuff you need to get off your chest about this situation still. And this person is aware of that. And so they're maybe bracing themselves for whatever is to come when they do reach out to you. But with your back to this energy, I don't feel like you're expecting this. Ace of Swords is like sudden clarity, sudden truth coming to light. When this person reaches out, I do feel like it will be something that is unexpected, but I feel like you're going to handle it again, where maybe this person will do all the talking, right? I feel like this person may start off doing all the talking, or they may, again, like I said, initiate the conversation somehow. And whereas you will essentially kind of have your guard up, maybe listening intently, but really assessing every word they say and every action or monotone. I do feel like you are going to handle this person with a very kind of aloof, cold energy. And this person is expecting that. And they may even feel like they deserve it. But either way, like I said, I feel like this is bad karma for this person, because I feel like this person has been humbled due to your absence. But perhaps also, again, if this is a current situation, they may be feeling humbled due to the fact that you may be leaving. This is somebody that is not usually having to operate from a heart space as a King of Swords, but now with this Page of Cups, they're having to warm up, or they're having to open their heart space up and spill their heart. This is somebody that's going to have to come in and be honest. They're going to have to maybe perhaps apologize. This is definitely somebody that wants you so badly that is forcing them to move in a place of maturity, or it's forced them to heal. I'm not going to say that's the case for all of them. Everyone's situation could be different. But for some of these people, they've been forced to go through a spiritual transformation and their own healing journey as a means to come into alignment and move into this energy where they're able to now have this situation. But a lot of these people are going to have to, they're going to have to kind of, what do they say, eat crow, if you will. I feel like this is a part of their bad karma for what they've done. And I do feel like for those of you that may reject this person, that may also be a part of their bad karma. But it's good karma for you, because whatever this person put you through that made you this cold energy towards them, or that put you in this energy of being very closed off, it perhaps even put you in an energy of being closed off to love altogether. For some of you, you may have given up on love, or you may have become so guarded that you refuse to open your heart up to love ever again because of how much of a number this connection did on you. And so for you, this may be something that may open your heart up with that Ace of Cups. Maybe not necessarily towards this person, but it may almost in a sense kind of be like revenge, like vengeful energy, like you feel avenged, right? And this energy may kind of help to complete a healing journey within you that you've been on in reference to this situation that may now open the door for new love. Okay, because for those of you that may reject this energy, I do feel like there is a new romantic connection in the foreseeable future, and maybe this is coming in as a means to finally be the closing, fulfilling chapter, closing the final chapter of this difficult journey that you've had with this person, or that you've been on with this person. And now, again, Ace of Cups, it now brings in something new, something fulfilled, something that is healing to you, something that is beautiful. And for some of you, this may be a situation that is destined to come back around, except now you two are both healed, you two are both mature, but especially this person. And now this is something that can have a new positive beginning, right? Each of you is going to be different. You know your situation better than I do, but I am going to leave it there. And of course, if it resonated on any level, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you. Welcome to your reading, Group 3, regarding what may be taking place within your life throughout this current month of July within this current year of 2025. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled the cards. I do prefer to pull 5 cards, but 6 cards came out for you. And you also have 3 clarifiers. So let's go ahead and highlight the cards that came through and get into the reading. So the first card out is the Hermit, followed by the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Queen of Swords, followed by the Fool. And then we have the Page of Wands, followed by the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy is the Ten of Swords. For the 3 clarifiers, we have the Star, followed by the Four of Wands. And then we have the Justice card. Bottom of the deck energy for the clarifiers is the Magician. So really quickly, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, masculine or feminine energy, the messages should apply no matter what. So the month of July feels very much like a month of feeling ease, right? There's an energy coming in of maybe some good fortune coming in, a lot of energy of being calm, hopeful, your faith being restored. With the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and then the Eight of Swords out here in the original reading, also the Hermit and Queen of Swords. This lets me know that for this group, a lot of you have had a lot of painful endings, right? Some of you have been in a hermit mode for quite some time, healing with the Eight of Swords, feeling maybe mentally stuck to the past or having a lot of fears, doubts, or a lot of stress and anxiety. It could be about your finances or relationships or just life overall. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you're breaking free this month. The Queen of Swords has clarity. She's not in an Eight of Swords energy. With the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Fool card, this is an energy of a new beginning, right? This is an energy of optimism, joy, taking a leap of faith towards something that your heart desires, stepping out more, going more out and enjoying life. The Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, of restoration of your health, your mental health and physical health. I feel like for this group, there's been a lot of energy maybe behind closed doors, closed off, staying to yourself, maybe not going out much, or maybe being very guarded with your energy and your heart and yourself. Whereas now, this month, maybe you may get a lot of invitations, or this is again just you kind of taking the initiative to want to enjoy life more, to want to start new projects or finish projects you started, launch things that you wanted to start. But with the Fool card, there's an energy of feeling hopeful again. There's an energy of just feeling bold and fearless and courageous in your approach to life and in the approach to things that you pursue within your life. With the Star card, things that you've lost, finding that it is restored better or with something better. With the Star card, feeling rejuvenated, feeling like you are co-creating with the divine, especially with the Magician at the bottom of the deck for the clarifying cards. This is a card of taking inspired action. Now, for each of you, that inspired action could be anything, right? Some of you may decide, like I said, to go back to school. For some, this is a project or a business or something you wanted to create and put out into the world. For others of you, this is you maybe wanting to go out and do things that you've always wanted to do, maybe taking on new hobbies. Some of you could be focused on your physical health a lot. Also with that Page of Wands, this is physical energy. So some of you may be working on, with the Four of Swords, resting more, feeding yourself better things, and finding your energy levels boosting, taking care of your physical strength, because whatever you're pursuing or whatever this new beginning is that you're stepping into or that is coming up for you, you're realizing you're going to have to be physically strong. You're going to look your best. You're going to want to feel your best. You're going to want to be at your best so that you can really enjoy. This is giving the energy of somebody that's stepping into having a new leash on life. With the Four of Wands out here, celebration, joy, success, maybe whatever you put out in terms of creative endeavors or passion projects or business endeavors. This is an energy of you having success and achievements that come in much quicker than you thought. Especially if this is something you've already been working at, maybe you finally launch it and it's very successful. Others of you with this Four of Wands, you may be coming into a new community or soul tribe that is very supportive, very loving, very nurturing. Perhaps you go out more and take on new hobbies, and maybe you meet a romantic partner, because the Four of Wands can be like a happy union, happy marriage, happy home. For each of you, it will be different. But either way, with the Justice card following the Four of Wands, this is justice. This is the scales of justice balancing in your favor because of that Ten of Swords, all these painful endings, especially where, as I mentioned, this could be a new community or perhaps a new romantic partner. That could be because with the Ten of Swords, previous connections, previous, emotional connections with friend groups or friends, family, lovers, they have all left you in this energy of the Hermit and Eight of Swords, where you've kind of pulled your energy back from others and from the world as a means to protect yourself. And now you're trusting life and you're trusting yourself and your own intuition to be able to step out and open yourself up to life again and allow yourself to enjoy life to the fullest. Allow yourself to create new memories. Allow yourself to pursue new hobbies. Allowing yourself to love yourself enough to take care of your physical vessel and to, operate in this energy of spiritual attunement. Because I do feel like with the Hermit energy and the Eight of Swords, you've been closed off for a while, right? You have. But I feel like now with the Four of Swords, this is you kind of being withdrawn in a way that is fueling you and strengthening you, as opposed to being withdrawn in this hermit mode where you're detached and closed off and a bit rejecting external energies. So I do feel like there is joy and excitement coming in. This month could be a month where you kind of setting the stage for this energy to step out more, to pursue things or to put more things out into the universe. But either way, there's a positive shift happening this month. There's an energy of breaking free of this Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, feeling trapped in your mind, feeling, stuck in this place of Ten of Swords where you've had all these endings and this has kind of had you shell shocked in a way, right? Feeling like you need to be in this Hermit energy, in this Queen of Swords energy. I feel like you're going to set your boundaries, right? Your boundaries are already set. But I feel like as you move into this new beginning, you will have your boundaries set, you will enforce them. However, I don't feel like you're going to be as guarded or as cold and aloof as maybe you've been within the recent past or even in the present. I feel like your guard is coming down a bit, enough to allow you to open up to good experiences and good opportunities to come into your life. This could also be an energy of maybe you having been fearful about pursuing certain things, fearful about stepping out, being seen, being more in this kind of extroverted energy and kind of opening yourself up to the world again. There could have been fears around that. Whereas now you're coming into this very confident, bold, courageous energy where now you're going to be standing in your power, stepping in your power, operating and embodying this powerful energy of action and courage and starting, initiating, pursuing. There's no fear. There's no doubts here. There's balance with this Justice card. There's this energy of harmony and peace that you're finding. Also, the Star card, harmony and peace. An energy of trusting the divine. It's like this is where this seems to be coming from. Like you're trusting yourself and you're trusting the divine. You're trusting spirit as you step into a new beginning in life. Ten of Swords, past endings. You're leaving them behind. Those past endings and the hurt and this could be jobs, this could be finances, this could just be a lot of disappointment that you've had in life pertaining to different areas of your life. And it has kept you stuck feeling like there's no hope. There's nothing you can do to move forward. There's no new beginning for you. There's no happiness. There's no joy meant for you. With the Queen of Swords, you're finding clarity where that's not true. You're breaking free from those negative beliefs, that negative thinking, allowing those things of the past to keep you hurt in this Hermit energy and this Eight of Swords, feeling like life is not good or it can never be good again. or life is always going to lead you to disappointments. You're now realizing that that's not the truth, right? You're coming, there's something coming up with the Fool card. This could be something that suddenly happens, where you take a leap of faith towards it. And with the Page of Wands, it frees you. But with the Eight of Swords, this is an energy of feeling stuck and tied down, not seeing or hearing or feeling like there's any movement that can be made or any positivity that can come of your life. Whereas with the Fool and the Page of Wands, this is a free spirited energy. This is feeling free and bold, like the world is your oyster, like you can do anything, where things work out in your favor, and any obstacles that should come up, you're bold and fearless in the energy of you're not fearful of those things happening. You're in this energy of courage where you know you can overcome anything that comes ahead because you've already done so, right? With those 10 of swords, realizing that that has only strengthened you, except now you're having to use that strength and that power and that confidence and that energy of strong boundaries that you implement now, using that to fuel you to have a new beginning. Though realizing that those things in the past were not meant to keep you stuck and keep you thinking negative and keep you from enjoying your life and being happy. Those were things that were meant to put you in a position of power and authority, to set boundaries, to be intuitive, to be more wise as you go through life, but to do so while still enjoying life, while still being free. Some of you may go out more, you may go to clubs, you may dance more, you may meet new people, especially with this Four of Cups, like this Four of Wands. Like I said, for some of you, there is an energy of a soul tribe coming in, a new community, a new romantic partner, or this is you, for some of you, achieving dreams and goals and being celebrated for those success and victories, being recognized for what you put out into the world in business or in your passion projects. There's a lot of hope here. It's like you go from hopelessness, right, with this 10 of Swords, Hermit, 8 of Swords energy, into hope and prosperity with this Fool, this Star, and this Four of Wands. Four of Wands is like a wish fulfillment card in a way, because it's having peace, inner peace, blessings, bliss, joy, excitement, fun in every area of your life. Like you're happy with every aspect of your life, your finances, everything seems to be on the up and up. And this is karmic justice. Now, for some of you, that justice card could be something legal, right? Because we have the Queen of Swords here as well. For some of you, there may be a legal situation that has been ongoing, and it has been something that you've been worried about. And maybe this is suggesting that you will have victory and success in that justice situation, that legal situation, right? Things turn around for the better with the Star card. There's balancing in your favor. But for others of you, this is karmic justice. This is something that is due to you because you've been through so much. But the fact that you're choosing not to allow your past to keep you stuck or to prevent you from really living your life in the way that you know you can, in the way that you know you deserve, by making that decision with this Queen of Swords, you're opening up the door for things to move in your favor. The star card always makes me feel like divine intervention, right? But this is again a choice. The Queen of Swords makes decisions. You are choosing to take your life back. You are choosing a new beginning. You are choosing to step out of your shell. You are choosing to pursue things or just go out and make more memories and travel, start new hobbies, taking care of yourself. You are choosing to take your power back. This is a choice you are making. And as a result, it's allowing the world, the universe, and things in your life to start unfolding in a way, because you're basically you're energetically saying to the world, you're ready for something new. You're ready for better. You're ready for your positive, good karma and karmic justice to come into your life in the best way possible. And by signaling that, everything starts to unfold in a way that is maybe even unbelievable for you. But I feel like you may have a lot more energy, be a lot more productive this month, right? Page of Wands, Four of Swords, balancing out productivity and fun and excitement and joy with rest and relaxation. The Four of Swords is also about restoration, like I said, so it's a star card. This is a month where there's a lot of restoration happening mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and for some of you, even financially. But there's a lot of energy of what you feel like you've lost being restored. Some of you could have a lot on your plate right now, but you're going to find a sense of ease this month. Yeah, this is a month of recovery. It could even be a month of preparation for a lot of you. But there is a new beginning here. I notice in the full card, the sun is peeking out from the corner of the card. And this person is starting this new beginning, this new journey, and they're optimistic. There's no concerns about what's ahead, just trusting that whatever comes up and wherever they're headed, wherever they end up, is meant for them because they're trusting again with the star card, spirit. They're trusting God. Your hope is being restored this month, your faith. Maybe you'll find yourself smiling more this month. You know, Eight of Swords energy is like sitting up all night. Ten of Swords, not being able to sleep. Things really just weighing on you. Whereas the Four of Swords, now being able to rest, now being able to be at ease, now being able to take a deep breath and relax. And I love that for you. So yeah, again, with the magician, like I said, you are now creating the life that you want for yourself. You are now with the magician, this is you having a vision for your life and taking inspired action to build and create that. So I do feel like this is a month where things are going to start to shift. It's kind of similar to one of the other piles. There's a difference here, right? There's a difference. I'm seeing a very strong difference here. I just feel like some of you may have already stepped into this Queen of Swords energy, this Fool and Page of Wands energy. Others of you, you're moving into this. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. And of course, if it resonated on any level, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you.